I'm Jason Galloway with the Crimson White, standing in the middle of the tornado damage near 15th Street in McFarland, where NBC Nightly News has come on site to cover the disaster.
How do you decide to if you're going to take the show on site somewhere?
It's a great question. It's sometimes a slam dunk natural. And in my case, I don't know if you know, I was in London yesterday. I flew over to cover the royal wedding. We have a massive commitment to the coverage. Everybody does. And I landed. I flew from New York to London Heathrow. Actually, I left New York before we had any information from here. I took off at 9 p.m. and the first bulletins, I knew there had been an active twister, and I knew it was close to campus, and I knew it was over Tuscaloosa. But radar isn't reality. And so I left. Got to London, checked my BlackBerry, saw the death toll. It was 83 when I was at baggage claim. It was 172 by the time I was outside the airport. And it was when the cab driver said, you know, I've been hired to look after you for the next 3 days, that I realized, wait a minute, I probably don't have any business being here for the next 3 days. And we had a series of phone calls, and here we are. But to answer your question, they're all different. Sometimes it's just you get it, it's a slam dunk, you gotta go. Katrina, you gotta go. The earthquake in Banda Aceh, Indonesia, you gotta go. In this case, it was the royal wedding that wasn't a you gotta go, and here we are in Tuscaloosa.
For tonight, for this operation, I'm responsible for the coordination of all the various entities for NBC News, Weather Channel, NBC Nightly News, Today Show, MSNBC, Weekend Nightly News, Weekend Today Show.
Okay, what's different about your job being on site somewhere as opposed to in the studio?
Oh, there's not as much comforts. Obviously, we don't have air conditioning. We don't have much food. We have to bring in our own water, bring in our own gasoline, bring in our own diesel fuel, things like that. It's just harder to be out on location. But you can't cover a story like this without being here. You just can't do it from an office someplace.
The creature comforts are different. In New York, we're in a hermetically sealed glass box, and Barry's behind camera 1, Carl's behind camera 2. My stage manager, they're all my guys, and they've been with me for years. Here you introduce unknowables, nature, passersby, wreckage, sadness, darkness. And so the art form is the same. At the end of the day, I get paid to observe, write it up, and then broadcast it. Try to convey through a television lens to people watching at home, try to be their representative. That's the job. So that fundamental is a constant.
Okay, what's the most difficult thing you've seen here so far?
I was in a neighborhood about an hour ago, and there's a pretty distinct sign and a pretty strong chance there are undiscovered bodies there. That's tough. It's tough. It's tough seeing completely innocent victims. I'm walking around with a guy who retired on disability from the Army, gets a check from the VA. He doesn't even get that now, because where are they going to send it? His domicile's gone. This is very hard, and it's hard to land in the middle of a tragedy. You have to tread very gently and respectfully. If you have empathy and compassion, that'll help you, because these are people at the depth of their existence. If you made it through this thing, you're a survivor more than just a resident. So I appreciate you asking me that. Thank you. Roll Tide.